Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are right now. My name is PC and I'm your regular YouTuber. Today, I will be bringing you solutions to that issue about not being confident. So, what are the things that makes you confident? One, you're going to be talking about eating right. Two, we're going to be talking about cleanliness. Three, we're talking about study your environment. Four, don't be in a hurry to talk. Don't be in a hurry to contribute. Five, take advantage of your religious belief. Six, go to where you are valued. I said what? Go to where you are valued. Now, let's take it one after the other. So I may not be taking it, accordingly, but I will just take it point by point as I have mentioned. So now, we're talking about cleanliness. Do you know that cleanliness affects the way you talk, affect your body language, it affects the way you present matters? If you have a smelly mouth, for example, you will not be confident because you may be talking and someone hears you and smell the bad odor that comes from your mouth. Of course, you get a different reaction. And when you get a different reaction, you have a very low morale to even go further, to even talk further. The way you smell, it matters. How do you smell? Are you this person who takes regular shower? And after shower, do you have a deodorant? Do you have a deodorant? Do you have a perfume? It's important. It's important to have a perfume. It's important to have a deodorant because you've got to smell fresh. Wherever you are, you've got to smell absolutely fresh. Give no room for disrespect. Give no room for a body language that seems, not welcoming. So it is important that you smell very nice. You have a good, fresh breath. You smell nice. And then how do you dress? Like they say, you are dressed the way you dress. It's important the way you dress. So you've got to dress very clean. Dress very clean. Make sure you're dressing neat. You don't see, it's not about how expensive your clothes are. It's not about how expensive your jewelries are. No, but it's about how clean you look. So you may have that low budget clothes you're wearing, but is it clean? Make it clean. If you need to get it ironed, get it ironed. Get it ironed. So cleanliness, it keeps you in a state of confidence. You find yourself that you are confident because first of all, your body is fresh. Your body is neat. You smell good. Every part of you smells very nice. So by doing that, you've passed the first stage of, being confident. So now you've gotten that one. Secondly, eating right. It's important what you eat before you go out, before you go anywhere. It's important how you eat. If you eat something that upsets your stomach, my God, you will find yourself in a very embarrassing moment. So you find yourself farting profusely. For example, you fart in such a way that the smell will be terrible. And people may even run away from for whatever you are doing or wherever you are. So you got to make sure that you eat right. And sometimes the food you eat affect the smell. It smells the smell that comes from your mouth. If you eat something that affects the smell, make sure that at least you brush your tooth again. Brush it again. If you have brushed before you eating, you brush it again. Make sure that that smell is completely out. If you need to get a sweet, you get a sweet. Okay, if you need to get a gum or something that gives you that nice fresh aroma from your mouth, very good, very good. It gives you that confidence that you require. It gives you that confidence you require. So eating right helps you to be in a state of comfortability, and your comfortability can also guarantee your confidence. Your comfortability can also guarantee your confidence. Now, let's go on to the next one. Study your environment. Study your environment. You see, before you start talking, you need to see your environment. You need to study them. You need to know what mentality the people around you have. You see, where is the area you are going to? What is the common thing amongst the people over there? How do they think? What is their perception of life? What is their perfection? What is their perception of life? It is important to know what the perception of life of people in that congregation. You know, it could be you're going to talk for a company. You know, so you need to know. You need to know what their perception is. It could be that you're going to a community to speak to them. You need to know how they think, how they perceive matters, how they relate issues. You see, it's important to study that environment, know how they think, know how they perceive things over there, because it can guarantee your confidence when you are talking, when you are doing whatever you want to do in that area. All right. So now we are going to the next point. The next point, I've talked about cleanliness. The second one, I have talked about eating right, and I've talked about study environment. The fourth one will be, don't be in a hurry to talk. Don't be in a hurry to contribute. So you may find yourself in a gathering, and then they are saying a lot of things. Everybody are commenting. People are talking. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry. If your views are not asked for, you don't need to talk. If no one asks for your view, sometimes you don't just need to talk. But if you find yourself in a state where you need to say something, but just make sure you're not in a hurry to talk. So, and once you're not in a hurry to talk, it helps your mind to gather. You know, your mind gathers the wavelength of the way the people there are thinking. You know, it helps you to gather information about the people whom you are with. So knowing them, you will find an appropriate contribution for them. And you know, and when you talk, you'll be talking out of knowledge. You see, you're talking out of knowledge and out of wisdom. You see, you're talking out of knowledge and out of wisdom. And by the time you say whatever you want to say, you will find out that whatever you say will be accepted and taken, and it will be seen as wisdom. So it is important not to also, like I said, do not be in a hurry to talk. Do not be in a hurry to contribute. All right. And now we'll go on to the next one. Go to where you are valued. A lot of people find themselves in a place where they are not valued. It is very wrong. It is very wrong. Go to places where you are valued. Go to places where you are respected. All right? By the time you go to places where you are respected, you go to places where you are valued, when you are talking or when you will do something, you will be accepted. All right? You will be accepted so easily. So easy. But if you go to a place whereby they are always in arguments or whatever you say, when you say something, they just throw it. They just throw it to the trash. You know, they don't take it. They don't care whatever you say. It doesn't mean anything to them. You need to avoid places like that. Avoid places like that. Avoid places like that because it will fall your morale. You know, that confidence in you will be dropped. So, but in order for you to have a great confidence, avoid places where you are not valued, places where you are not respected. Avoid them. Very important. And not last but not the least, take advantage of your religious belief. You know, in a religion like mine, we are taught that boldness is of the Lord. It comes from the Spirit. You see, it comes from the Spirit. There is a scripture that says that the Lord has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. You see, of a sound mind. A sound mind can be related with someone who is bold. You are bold, so you have sound mind. You see, if you are not bold, it means that you fear. You see, it means that you fear. So a similarity to being bold will be a sound mind. So you are sure about yourself. So you take advantage of your religious belief about boldness. You see, when you go into a place, you are going with a state of mind. You have a belief. You have a belief. You have a belief system that wherever you are going to, you will be accepted, irrespective of whatsoever the circumstances may be. You take advantage of your religious belief. What does your religious belief say about boldness? What does it say about your state of mind? You take it. All right. So like I told you, in my religious belief, it says that the Lord gives me boldness. The Lord gives me boldness. He gives me boldness. And he says that he has not given me the spirit of fear, but of power. Of power. Of power. Of love and of a sound mind. So if you find this video very useful for you today, please, I would like you to kindly like this channel, subscribe to this channel if you haven't, suggest to your friends by sharing, share on different platforms, share in your different social media accounts. Let someone be encouraged today. Let someone learn something today. Let someone be confident today. Thank you so much and God bless you. Till we meet again the next time. Bye.